Hello, just a quick video on Temple. Um, Basically, this build is well capable of doing EDAs and Elite Deep Archimedia and Elite Temporal Archimedia. Because for Temple, all you need to not take damage is a lot of casting speed due to the 3. I also have an extra primary status chance because the primary status chance affects Lizzie, the exalted fall. And that brings my status pretty close to 100% on there. You could also just put in casting speed on there. And just 4 yellows, and then the natural talent, you have 200% casting speed. Basically how it works is when you cast the Reaper's Wail on the backpeak timing, you get longer damage invulnerability. And it restores your health, shields, and even grants you over shields. And currently in Warframe there's a bug that makes our shields also affect the shield gating on shield break invulnerability window. So if you go over the max invulnerability threshold requirement, which is 1150 shields, you will get that 2.5 seconds of invulnerability, even if it was due to the our shields. But after they've patched it, you can just do something like that to bring it up. I will shade real quick. Obviously, adding more mods will help you restore more shields, which enables you to get the our shields faster. As the whole 2 seconds of invulnerability to gone, started taking damage, and restoring it takes only a moment. I've had Temple in the Elite Deep Archimedia on 2 weeks in a row now. Well, I don't remember if it was EDA specifically or the temporal one, but I've been playing him there now, and it's pretty comfortable. I haven't tried level cap with him yet, but the staying alive part shouldn't be a problem. Because you can't die if you're vulnerable. Other abilities, if you're interested, pyrokinetics is basically useless on him. I think it's him. On him, because you don't have the grouping, you don't have the rectaling. Have other frames like Vauban have, for example, like I showed in my last video, so you won't get that couple of mil seed procs that spread out to other enemies proccing more damage and chain so that you can clear the whole. I think it might be 200 meters radius that enemies spawn around you, and you can clear that whole 200 meters with just a pyrokinetics. On other frames that can ragdoll and group up enemies, get them to chain. Overdrive gives you crit chance, pretty nice. As well, on top of the invulnerability, it also gives you heat damage, which is additional to hit damage mods and multiplicative to the status damage bonus mods. Basically, it's just an exalted weapon you charge with casting your abilities, and it gives you more charge when you cast it on the beat. And if you cast the exalted on the timing, no energy consumed, like it says on there. And since just some shields and a little extra casting speed is all you need, you can just toss any strength or anything like that you want on there. It's gonna get you some more of the health and bonuses per cast. Something I should have also mentioned, there are as well caps at the 750 and that can't be increased. Only thing that the strength increases is how fast you can get to the cap. Gonna take a while, regardless of how much strength you have. Yeah. Everything else is basically up to you. If you're going to something that you need more efficiency for, you can just have some efficiency mods on there. Like if you have the... Oh, lovely, it's bugged. Doesn't show the efficiency mod. There it is. Yeah. It caps at 175. So you don't need to use these two. You could just that instead. It's the same bonus. But well, that it also handily gets to almost the cap. Just 19 shot from the actual cap, which would be the actual 2.5 seconds. That's gonna be slightly less. It's some decimals. Yeah. 12.5 energy for the invulnerability isn't bad. Even if you go into an Archimedia that has some energy drain ones, you can just play around, and you can obviously use these with the shield recharging mods. These just make yourself invulnerable indefinitely. But then you wouldn't probably even need that, as long as you can get the arcane procced often enough. This is my actual more finished build. One is the throwaway one, because it's not that useful. Like I mentioned, it does barely anything on Temple. You could increase its damage by doing the heat and hit rate shenanigans, but I think it's the least interesting out of the mods on there. Basically, I have Nourish. It's gonna give me more energy. It's also gonna give me the viral for my weapons. Then the Outdrive is gonna give me 118% crit chance when casting beat. For the weapons. Then there's Ripper's Veil, which gets 12% per cast. And I also get 119% per second. And the exalted gets an 4 times damage multiplier. And the arcane acceleration, which also affects Lizzie. Some, well, arcane energy. Arcane energize. It's probably a bit overkill with Nourish, but I don't like worrying about energy, and I like playing Temple for Lizzie. I have that there on top of the Arcane, plus the red shot there. Lizzie is pretty basic, it's just for heat damage. A lot of heat damage. That should be on there. Whoops. I think it looks about right now. Galvanized aptitude is on there, because I usually have Diriga for priming with me. And there's crit chance, crit damage, some more fire rate. So 120 from Arcane plus 90 from this. Heat status, faction mod, some more damaging status chance. I was kind of wanting to try with all reds for the status chance, but I think the casting speed for the invulnerability is worth it, because you don't wanna be sitting still for 4 seconds or however long that cast animation is. I think it might be like 2 seconds. It's pretty painful. So I wanna have a lot of casting speed on there. So you can see the numbers on top right are already much bigger. Pretty nice. I've been enjoying playing Temple. Approx of heat and 174k damage. The damage is just gonna go up as you stack more and more of the trees damage bonus. Yeah, it looks pretty good. On the Riga, it's just basic bond mods, minimalistic vacuum, arc coil, regen. Even gonna stack that ability up too much now. Yeah, for the second ability, you need to keep in mind you need to hit the targets to get the bonus. That's almost 1 mil from the hit damage. Yeah, that's it. I hope I see you some other time again. Bye bye.